Ready when you are.
Good?
Yep.
Oh!
Charlie. True story. Jonny and I met naked in a river the day I moved out to Colorado. I showed up with a million dumb ideas and 2 pairs of jorts, so we threw them on and climbed Mount Evans, not knowing we'd eventually stand on hundreds of mountain summits together. Jonny holds the speed record for crossing Iceland on foot, and is always up for an adventure, so we quickly became best friends and climbing partners.
Yeah, Jonny.
I left Colorado in 2019 and bounced around the deserts and ranges of the American West until I found the Sierra Nevada. It immediately felt like home. While crashing on couches that summer, I started climbing everything in sight, quickly realizing the potential for a world-class linkup in California, a human-powered route connecting all 15 of the state's peaks above 14,000 feet. Staring out at an endless granite spine unfolding before me, I called Jonny, and we decided we only knew one other person dumb enough to join us.
Yeah, Charles.
Amidst a quarter-life crisis, Charlie had moved up to Bozeman, cut off his Legolas hair, and started annihilating speed records in the Tetons and beyond. You can catch him out completing challenges like the Moran Picnic, bike from Jackson to the Tetons, swim across Lee Lake, climb 13,000-foot Mount Moran, and then reverse steps. He was a perfect fit. The 3 of us began scouting the route, starting with some recon up in the Palisades. If everything went according to plan, we'd complete the 800 miles by bike and 150 miles on foot in a little under 9 days, setting a new fastest known time.
The California 14ers are contained within 3 different major geologic zones. Mount Shasta, a half-million-year-old stratovolcano, lies in the southernmost section of the Cascades, all the way on the northern border of California. Over 400 miles away from the remainder of the 14ers, Shasta is a totally isolated island. Part of me wishes that one of the 220 proposals to split California into 2 states had succeeded, so we didn't have to bike for 4 days to link it all together. The geologic oddball of our journey is White Mountain Peak, which sits in one of the driest places on Earth. The average humidity is in a range less than 20%, beating the Sahara Desert. The White Mountains are over 700 million years old and have watched the life cycle of the Sierras from birth to young adulthood. Across the valley, the Sierra is home to the rest of the California 14ers. Its white, spiny precipices composed of plutons and batholiths as old as the Earth's crust. The technical crux of the trip loomed in the Palisades, where we'd climb steep, exposed granite 5 days into the hardest challenge of our lives.
A human-powered peak-to-peak link-up requires some pretty specific gear, so we'd need to pack strategically. On the bikes, we'd have access to gas stations and restaurants for food, but had to be prepared for flat tires or any other mechanical mishaps. On foot, away from opportunities to resupply, we'd need to carry a lot more food, as well as a pared-down climbing setup of thin harnesses, a couple carabiners, and a small rope. To shave some weight, we decided to leave our tents behind, carrying only a pad and sleeping bag for cold nights in the Alpine.
Oh, crispy.
The benefit of a self-supported FKT attempt was that we'd be able to take advantage of gear caches along the way. We dropped bear-proof canisters stuffed with food, water, and gear at 3 strategic spots beforehand, eliminating the need for us to carry our own running and climbing equipment through the big bike section. We wanted to document our attempt, so while we tried to figure out how many wheels to put on our bikes, we called up our buddy Colin from Arc'teryx. As it would turn out, he was an award-winning commercial photographer and had just finished a bike film in Iceland and was looking for a big adventure. We threw a Hail Mary and asked if he would quit his job to come film the 14ers project. He showed up in Mammoth with 2 t-shirts and no idea what he was in for.
Alright. That was fun.
Dude, you guys both peel from a weird direction.
You peel from the bottom?
No, actually, you do it the way monkeys do it. Which is
I'm pretty proud.
probably better.
At least I know my roots.
That's the way nature intended.
Or they just snap it in half.
Dude, that's what you do on the first day of prison.
Does that show that you're...
To let them know that you're fucking serious, dude. You take it and snap it in half.
Okay.
Let them know that you're nobody's.
All right, boys.
I only agreed to come along because my flight was half paid for and I was down for an adventure. Knowing I couldn't tackle the project alone, I called in some backup. Nick and I met playing soccer together at USC and grew close over long weekends on the Appalachian Trail. Never a guy to say no, he was immediately interested when I mentioned I was putting together a run and gun camera crew out west. Nick took a few weeks off from his graduate work in environmental science and booked a ticket out to California before even meeting the guys.
We had never made a film before, but we had seen lots of them, so we thought we had a pretty solid plan. We grabbed all the gear we could and threw it in a van that we borrowed to follow the boys around California. Given the self-supported style, we wouldn't be able to carry anything for the boys or even give them route updates along the way.
So dope. Boys are right up there.
Yeah.
All right, here we are in the lower saddle of the Grand Screton, heading up Misery Hill. I don't know why they call it that.
In the Cretaceous period, the Sierra Nevada granite formed and waited for uplift and glaciation to shape the spiny peaks that define the range. Sometime later, the three of us left Mammoth Lakes to link up millions of years of geologic history in less than 9 days.
Woo! Yeah, peak one.
Hell yeah, dude.
Boom. That's what's up.
Hitting the black bear? The black bear, baby. Yeah, black bear diner. Going for some waffles, though. Oh, yeah. Pretty rough.
You can both on that side? That's how you
I just kind of off the center.
just stay the center?
Yeah.
Was there actual snow?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see that snow is right where we went up.
Alright, are you ready for it? Are you ready? This is good. He's gonna be mountain climber because
Oh yeah, there's
he
some good
was
rocks over
bugging me
there.
about going up the mountain. Sometimes like, Mom, where are we gonna go there? Where are we gonna go there? I wanna go there now.
Yeah, now's the day.
So,
I understand that, man. I had the same dream.
Oh, I do need the pump.
The pump, yeah.
The pump.
Hello, perrito. Venga, por favor. La perrito. Oh, qué bonita. Ven aquí, bonita, por favor. ¿Quieres Taco Bell, bonita? No, ay no.
Get out of here, Taco. This dog's legendary, dude. Okay, watch out.
When Alex Honnold and Cedar Wright linked the California 14ers under human power, they finished in 22 days, climbing technical routes up each of the peaks. Since then, the speed quotient has been upped, with Sierra locals Ryan Tates and Sam Scrokey both completing strong solo efforts in less than 10 days. We had made short work of Shasta, and we're on track to break the record as we surfed down 7,000 feet of volcanic talus and switched to bike mode. We saddled up for a century ride and bombed the big descent into town, stopping by the Black Bear Diner for some good eating to fuel the ride ahead.
They'd be light.
Just got straight fucked by that vending machine, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, seriously, dude. Doesn't
Dude,
take credit
this
card.
one doesn't even take bills at all.
Yeah.
And this one spit out both of my $1 bills. Repeatedly. Ridiculous. Okay.
Maybe the campground.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The old biscuit.
What's the mileage today target?
185.
Probably like 185.
That dinner, dude,
That was good.
The dinner was a low point. Yeah, if we can camp next to some water, though, that'd be nice.
We had survived day one, despite missing dinner on a long, lonely stretch of road. After a brief sleep, we were woken up by a kind ranger and some cold sprinklers simultaneously. Turns out we had bedded down about 5 feet away from a no camping sign. One dry biscuit and some string cheese later, we hit the road to Susanville. Beaten up, but not broken.
Makes me want to check my shit, dude.
Like a gallon of tree sap.
This is about as much bullshit as could ever happen.
This is it. I'm just gonna kill this Jonny little rocket.
Yeah, down.
Holy shit, this guy's got the most wild beard I've ever seen. Susanville is strange.
Anything else for you?
I ordered the 3 sandwiches.
Oh, you did?
Try to check it out.
Sweet now.
This is bullshit. They don't have the little peanut butter packets. Yeah, babies don't get it, man.
How really good they have it.
Organic apples made with kit.
Do you need 5?
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Sweet.
Yes, please.
You from around here?
Yeah. Well, I live up in Westwood.
It was definitely a good vacation for me to get away from that heat.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's nice over here in California. You can breathe. You
I know, right?
You don't feel like you're breathing in a mask.
Or just swimming.
Oh, you got it.
Leaving Susanville with our stomachs full of watermelon and our bums lathered with a fresh coat of chamois butter, we were feeling pretty good. Although getting clipped by 18-wheelers isn't part of a dream day on the bike, the scenery made the hot miles pass with ease.
Did you know 50 Cent owns vitamin water? Or like a large chunk of it? Taking me to the candy shop.
Right there where all that sagebrush is, it's all burnt up right now.
Dude, there's a fire on 395?
It's on, like it already hopped into the median, and he just said that 395 was closed both ways.
That's a fucking code red. There's also possibility of fire, tornadoes, and winds.
Even all this, because 395 is closed, and then from 395 70 west is closed because there's fire all over there too. It would eventually take you into Reno, but they're evacuating and closing that road too.
Oh, this is getting closed. The lightning.
Oh wow. This is closed to any traffic.
Okay. So if we were to camp tonight, like just go over there, camp. I mean, obviously you're working on controlling the fire, but what do you think the odds are that we'd be able to get through on 395 tomorrow?
Good.
Okay. Looks like we're camping, boys. I mean, it is what it is.
You guys want to split a donut?
Yeah. Definitely, dude.
I was saving it for a special occasion.
Nothing like a forced camp at mile 210. We skipped dinner, ran out of water, and spent the night covered in an ash, rain, sludge mix as hotshot crews rolled up and fire planes dropped retardant on the highway. Sleep came slowly with no company but the stars, fire tornadoes, and Charlie's flat sleeping pad.
You're watching 2 News at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Canada. Thanks for keeping it here at 5 o'clock. The Loyalton fire has burned more than 36,000 acres since starting on Friday afternoon, so it's burning west of Cold Springs, east of Loyalton, and south of Chilkoot, and is just 5% contained. Tonight we have
Big city life.
Alright, Charlie's pad has sprung a leak, and we are looking for the hole in Reno, Nevada. Yeah, boys.
Thank
you so much. Because we gotta have. Well, I guess there's water in Bridgeport.
Okay, we could always filter water in Walker River. You can. At the top of the canyon, there's a spot where you can kind of like get down the river and fish and shit. We just...
After a quick visit to Reno and some high-stakes lane changes, we pedaled into a hotter-than-hell headwind for what felt like forever. Despite the record-breaking heat, things were looking up. We were back on track for the FKT, despite a series of smoky setbacks. Dreaming of dinner as we crossed back into California, we called up the good folks at Walker Burger, who stayed open late to make sure we had double cheeseburgers and milkshakes at mile 330. We planned to keep riding the 35 miles to Bridgeport, but the weather had other plans.
Tomorrow. Meaning towards riding now.
Okay. We can go either way.
Or we could do like military or whatever, sleep, you know, just break it up even more. Do like an hour or two right now.
Like the survival rate is like 98%. Yeah, like look at a turtle. It's like 30%. Do you even know that? Or is that just like, oh, it's way less than 30. What's the survival rate of a turtle baby?
On a turtle baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 15%.
But like, okay, so
we did get a briefing.
of the ones that survive,
Yeah.
how many live to like full Galapagos status?
Oh, like a sea turtle?
Sorry, dog.
The black lung pop. You ain't gotta do it all at once, dude.
Is it still going numb a ton?
It's numb right now. Yeah.
Really?
Like when I try to I just don't have full strength. Like my thumb is not at 100. It's like 80% strength.
Really?
Blasted the trash everywhere, and I'm just staring at her. She's like, "Oh, thought that was a trash can." I'm gonna wait for Jonny.
We've had some hardship for sure, but we're still pushing.
It seems like I mean, everyone has to deal with stuff on stuff like this, but we've had some pretty ridiculous stuff. We had a wildfire close the highway. Like, that's kind of crazy. Yep. So, anyway. Well, happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
We also got our camera crew here, Colin and Nick's walking through the street getting some shots. Yeah, we're in Bridgeport on mile 300 something.
Well, that was some bullshit. When I first started riding bikes about a year ago, I had no idea how to change a flat tire, especially running tubeless. Luckily, I watched a YouTube video on bike repair on the way up to Shasta, so I was feeling pretty prepared. Fast forward to 10 minutes ago and my tire had gone flat 9 times in the last 3 hours. Running out of sanity and time, we threw in a tube and prayed to the gods below.
I hate this hill.
389 miles in, we took a long break and a courtyard nap at Latte Dog Cafe, then rolled out into the brewing storm as Jonny dealt with flat number 10. Just as we reached the long, grinding hill up to Dead Man's Summit, the storm unleashed its fury on us. Jonny and Connor charged forward, but I was in a bad place. Head hung and shoulders slumped. It was all I could do to keep upright on the bicycle.
Boys, I'm gonna keep moving.
It's like prom or something.
Is your dream come true? What are you gonna promise me?
After a 4-day beatdown, we could finally see the next peak, White Mountain. We hooted and hollered as we dropped the 3,000-foot descent into Bishop, risking a full-body road rash to feel young and alive as the world whipped by at 56 miles per hour. Highway speeds are no joke on a loaded bike, but we could practically smell the pizza awaiting us in town before the last bit of riding up to the base of White. After 477 miles, we were back on the east side, and things were looking up.
Yeah, flex. There you go.
Hey boys.
Oh my god.
Almost to the cache. Walking our bikes up towards White Mountain. This is really something. Mile 145.
Yo, what's going on?
Dude, we're pulling the plug. It's just really messed up, man. Like, it's hot, we don't have enough water. The route is horrible. Like, just loose rock for another 5 miles to the summit, and there's this head wall in front of us that doesn't really look like we can get around. And we're on this ridge, like, it's either loose rock, like death rock, or just bushwhacking through creosote. And it's been that way for 4 hours and 52 minutes. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna come down. It's gonna be a while. It's a really rough down. And then if you were able to meet us at White, that would be rad.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're pretty torched.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Understood, man.
yeah.
So did you guys just like not go up the ways that you'd gone before?
So this was a wild card because we didn't want to be biking in this heat, and we didn't want to be biking in general after the last couple of days. We're pretty destroyed, honestly.
Yeah, don't be rough on yourselves.
Dude, I've had a lot of success in my life. Hey, it's good to be humble.
It is, yeah.
I haven't set a goal this big ever. And it's just, yeah, it's pretty real. It's like, damn, okay.
Should we come meet you guys somewhere?
Dude, come meet us.
Yeah, if you can drive up the road, because we had to get the cash, and then come two birds with one stone.
Cool. Well, we'll head over there pretty soon. What time do you guys think you'll be back down?
Probably 2.5 hours.
Okay.
3.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in a few hours.
So there you have it. We climbed 1 out of 15 peaks and rode our bikes a very long way. Having suffered through 500 miles of fires, record temperatures, and hailstorms, we gained a lot of perspective. Our self-inflicted trials and tribulations pale in comparison to homes lost, lives and landscapes permanently altered amidst an ever longer pattern of fire seasons. Our journey through the Golden State, our study of self, is just another drop in the ocean of human experience. We set out on this trip having done the hard part, moving our lives to California, training all winter, sacrificing jobs, relationships, and the most valuable resource of all, time, because we believed in something. We set out to prove our toughness to ourselves, to suffer well, and to have the adventure of a lifetime. We got all that and more. We didn't set any records and didn't even come close. We moved through fire and slept in ash. We disproved the hypothesis and got one step closer to the actual answer. We had a hell of a lot of fun.